And you can see Mark there. I did work at Heido's pharmacy with him, but then I had crews on my frame fixed tail, so I had to let the job go. Didn't want their van and get turned over out in the countryside somewhere. Like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak gnolls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I certainly disappear before they come for me. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. But I say Heido's looked after me very well. Chitty and Isaac. Again, I have just been watching The Devil's Hour, so about halfway through now. It's a bit of a bizarre tale, a few twists and stories. Don't quite know where it's going, but I'm sure it's all going to come together. But no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, their blue van full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. And no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Hunley, Fred West. And again, Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. And it was full moon last night, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beast in high places. No hosts for the beast here, and how do I know? Little birdie told me so. Word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And the car just past the red one there has got mafia on it, the local mafia. It's the local mob. We'll set you up with the biggest monster lies and the biggest Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson. Bogus diagnosis to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. Certainly no Black Wizard here in a Volvo state. Norfolk Coopers, coppers in their precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. There was a woman who took a very big hit in Morrison's car park with a border hopper minibus when Russian forces were at the border. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so, so not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. All their crony spies and informers pushing all their mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. And that was a very good crime drama, hidden, man riding round in a red pickup abducting young girls. No one hidden in my frame fixed lockup. No bodies, no guns, no drugs, no children. In my frame fixed lockup. Plenty hidden in high places, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates, and again they certainly will pay to make you disappear. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. So rich boys loft pie, human hunting pie, no mad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. The shirt don't fit. And you can see MRCT, Bartram's, Anglia Freight, Trans Am, excuse me, Burston Mill, Discalton Road Assassins, Roy Humphreys, Richard Long, I used to escort wide loads for. East Coast Truckers UK, plenty of hosts, drive monster 18-wheeler. 666 dual trucks, 3 attempts to run me off the road. Also narrowly missed escape, one big high-speed ram, and that's an old classic film, Duel, and that one had fun on it. And all they really have is SIP 0 Silch nil, a whole lot of nothing. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Sachs Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Bridie Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Serial Killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. But they'll certainly set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key, all to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And again, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by bigwig gnolls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. How you doing, alright? When do you break up for summer?
Hey, stop filming me. Hey, I'm on the road. I'm on the E.
Sam. How you doing, alright? I know it's been interesting talking to a lot of the youth in this, to hear what they have heard, what they have been told. And it's interesting too that a lot of the youth in this have got more savvy than the adults in this, all going to be banned on social media soon. I mean, it's alright for thousands and thousands of young English girls to go through the most horrendous, horrific ordeals which was allowed, facilitated, people were complicit in. The government, the police, social workers and councils. But it's not okay for the youth to be on social media. So what's a bigger danger and threat to the youth, social media or the grooming gangs on the UK's Devil Island? And Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies, as always, covering up high crimes. Certainly not mine. And it's alright to send the youth of this country to war. The globalists do want war with Russia, and the globalist puppets, Keir Starmer and co, the Labour loonies. It's alright to send the youth of this country to the front line. And war, bio-warfare, war, cyber warfare is an acceptable blood and fire sacrifice. The more life they steal, sacrifice, the greater their reward, the greater their power, wealth and control, Satan and the fallen. The Antichrist New World Order, Satanic Agenda, 2130, kill strike, switch. So again, it's alright to send the youth of the nation to the front line, Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies, but it's not okay for the youth of this country to be on social media seeing the truth. I don't know if any of the youth in this country will ever vote Labour. I really don't think so, after what they've done and how they've covered up the rape of Britain and the capital, Andy Burnham and the Monkey Mayor, the Labour loonies. And no beast to Punjab, Bradford. Serial killer here was a man bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight not too long ago. Certainly are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Two old smokers certainly will smoke you, do anyone's dirty work. And there was a woman who took a very big hit at Morrison's car park when Russian forces were at the border with a border hopper minibus, and again no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. So we certainly are all in range of war, the unexpected, when you least expect it, on a day just like today. Certainly can come as a thief in the night, first strike. So no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, child 44, black wizard terrorist, dish shooter, I really don't think so. Again, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig gnolls, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, certainly disappear before they come for me. As always, no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, dish shooter. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, and 17 on that one. So you do have to follow your golden compass, for you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. No Dis Lawnmower Man here. There's a Kraken Watch, a True Detectives, Matthew McDonaghy, Woody Harrison, the Lawnmower Man, the Yellow King, satanic serial killer riding round in a white pickup, abducting children and young girls. You can see DC3, Hope Church now, all full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnosis. You can see Pastor Blake, Nurse Blake, Newberry's, Hinsley's, Carriages and Co, Dis Lawn's Medical Health Care Practice, Parish Fields, not so healthy centre. But no Dis Edwards Garden Centre, Lawnmower Man here. And it is based on actual events. If you look up Voice True Detectives or The Real True Detective on YouTube, and that is disclosed in police interviews and statements how people transformed during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices when they become hosts to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. And that was the car covered in bird poo. So one deadly serial killer bird flu virus in this Norfolk UK. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. Can see Granswick, Crane Chicken Managers, Garth Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin, big police SS collaboration. Monster Lies did cost me my job on nights and on days, led to my suspension. Real cutting room jigsaw traps only get your throat slit like a chicken's neck. And as always, all they really have is sip, zero, silch, nil, a whole lot of nothing. And then a 15-day bogus investigation I had no say in, and then my immediate dismissal and not one word in writing. Gransford Crane Chicken Managers, and I did expose it all online at the time. So they did send this PC Cage around to see me. Very pleasant, polite police officer. This PC Chicken Cage, who to warn me if I didn't stop exposing all their porky pie serial killer lies, they would have me proper plucked. And there was a Granswick bacon butcher in Hull who did abduct and kidnap, rape and butcher Libby Squire, the young UEA student in Hull. So a very deadly serial killer bird flu virus in this Norfolk UK, and they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. Again, you can see Jordan, Steph's son, big spy and informer. And you could have seen Steph's ex Johnny, again another big council spy and informer, Dr. McCarthy, head of sixth form at this high school. One big black hand, underhand, rigged fixed hand, Italian assassination. bit like Peaky Blinders, one big warring dish, so you certainly can take a very big hit. Likewise, you can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Fire in Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, no longer with us. And as always, to put it into context, Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, 22 miles from here in Ipswich, riding round in a blue Mondeo. 5 girls murdered in 10 days, some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. And again, TikTok has been a real classic, over 70 million views on TikTok, 28 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth, and I'm blocked from posting any more on TikTok. Apparently exposing the truth is a violation. Over 70 million views on TikTok. And my 28th TikTok account burned down because I mentioned the rains list. And again, no TikTok, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station. Mountain bike rapist here, as always. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. And cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis Norwich Safewold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. Again, Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunting Pie, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So Steve Wright, the Ipswich Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And in Dis, Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine. I did come across another interesting case, again see Prince Harry the Spare for details. Down in Bath, Christopher Halliwell, who's already serving a life sentence for the murder of 2 young girls, but may have been a third victim who was called Melanie Hall. So we had Victoria Hall, Steve Wright, Melanie Hall, Christopher Halliwell. An unsolved murder dating back 30 years. So they believe that Christopher Halliwell was also responsible for. And obviously Christian Brunacher has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 19 years now. And they do want to extradite Christian Brunacher to the UK and charge him with the murder of Madeleine McCann. So no mad monster here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. Again, in a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. No ritual killer here. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. That's a Jaguar there, so no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar. No ritual killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. As always, one big monster con, one big monster bluff. One very big porky pie, serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Closest I got to cereal is Kellogg's Cornflakes. Closest I got to Henry, portrait of a serial killer, is a Hoover. So one big monster gaff, epic fail, especially in this Norfolk, UK. So a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal, abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day, Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. No one's got all on it, there certainly is all of this. Want everyone to believe their big mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lies tree. Well, you do have to follow your golden compass. Only want their monster lie to swallow and crush me. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis, Poison Blue. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. All their cronies, spies and informers. Again, set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine. Rich Boys Love Pie, Human Hunter Pie. Again, that is a very good film. The Final Girl, Rich Boys Hunting Young Girls for Blood Sport. Castles, Manor Houses, UK's Devil Island, Country Estates. And you can see Simmons coaches, 7 Poison Dwarfs, Martin Simmons. Monster Lies did cost me my coach driving job, nearly got me killed on 3 occasions.